Okay, guys, today's lesson was over divisibility rules. This was the chart that we used to talk about divisibility rules. You should have in your note sheet about divisibility rules. And so let's just look over these real quick. Okay, so to know if a number is divisible by 2, the rule is the last digit is even. So that digit needs to end in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. If it ends in any of those, then we know that it's divisible by 2. Our next rule was divisible by 5. Any number that ends in a 0 or a 5. Okay, so if I have 10 ends in a 0, so it means it's divisible by 5. Since it also ends in a 0, then it's also going to be even, and so it's also going to be divisible by 2. Okay? The number ends in 0. That's when it's divisible by 10. If it ends in a 0, it's always going to be divisible by 10, 5, and 2. All right, the next one that we had was the rule for 3. 3 and 9 are very similar, okay? You add up the digits, and then the sum, the answer, you're going to look, is it divisible by 3, and is it divisible by 9, okay? And then the last two we have is 6. Only way it's divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. Okay, so it has to be divisible by both 2 and 3. If it's not both of them, then it's not going to work. If it's just 2, it's not going to work. If it's just 3, it's not going to work. It's got to be both of them. And then our last one is 4. If the last two digits is divisible by 4. So for your homework tonight, you are supposed to go over on the back of your note sheet, you had a few problems that you were supposed to work. And so that's what we're going to try and go over in just a second. Let's hope my technology works for me here real quick. All right, just a second for me, guys. Just a second. We're going to pause.